Men, unfortunately, have been lied to by society into believing that women are sugar and spice and everything nice, and they don't tell lies. Men are the liars and the evil predators, while women are angelic beings who can do no wrong. This is the blue-pilled programming that has led millions, if not billions of men astray and down the slaughterhouse of the divine feminine. Believing women without challenging what they say and looking for the actions to back it up makes you susceptible to being manipulated, and that is the bottom line. Women cannot be trusted because they lie far more than men, so they can manipulate to survive. It's that simple, guys, so don't overthink it. Only a fool would blindly trust another human being without looking for the evidence to validate what they are saying to be facts. And the same goes for trusting women. If you are the type of guy to blindly trust a woman, then you are a fool. Yeah, you're an idiot because what makes you believe she will not stab you in the back? Men, we have to do better and think logically. You cannot give women a pass for the things that you would never give a man a pass for. Women are not angelic beings who have your best interest at heart. They are selfish and only think about themselves and how they can get the most out of you by putting in the least amount of work. Women want to get as much as they can get out of you for free without giving you access to their bodies, and that's just how they operate. So you have to put things into their proper perspective and realize they are just regular human beings who will lie and manipulate you to get what they want. With that said, today, we will go over a story of a man that pays the price for staying with a woman that constantly lies and cheats on him, and some of what he's been through are outright horrendous, to say the least. There are lessons in this story that all men can benefit from, so tap the like button and let's dive into it. The title of this story is "My Security Guard Girlfriend Gave Me an STD and Swears That She Has Never Been Unfaithful." Gents, let's get it. I am a 34-year-old father of 3 children. I have been with my girlfriend for 8 years. I have been driving taxi for a long time. My girlfriend started doing security work after we had our 3rd child. I was against it, but that was the only thing she could do to help me. The car I am driving is not mine, and I have to work hard to give the owner his money and to make something to support myself and my children. My children's mother is always lying, even when she is not on duty. I saw text messages in her phone from multiple men. One man was saying how much he loved her and how good the sex was. I confronted her about it. She told me that mouth was made to say anything and she didn't know what the man was talking about. When she started working, she said the company promised they would not send her to certain places on night duty. But after some time, she enjoyed going on night duty. I had to go home and stay with the children. Sometimes I could never get her on the phone at night. She claims that she was very busy. Alright, gents, if you find evidence that your girl is cheating, then why don't you plan your exit strategy so that you have somewhere to go when you leave the relationship? That, to me, is what any man should do when you find out your girl is cheating if both of you live together and you share the lease. On the flip side, kick her out if you don't share the lease and everything is in your name. I don't see sense in taking disrespect from a woman who clearly doesn't want to be with you. Just wash your hands clean and get rid of her. In his case, it seems like he depends on her income, which will put him in a weak position with his girlfriend. Men, take my advice. You must never rely on a woman to help you live and pay your bills. Never ever do that. Keep your money right before even considering a relationship. That way, you will have leverage and options to call the shots in that relationship dynamic, whether you choose to commit or not. Next, he found evidence that she was cheating, and instead of pulling the trigger and ending the relationship, he asked her for confirmation, and of course, she lied. As I stated in the video's opening, women are liars, and that's what they do. Don't expect the woman you're dealing with to be honest when you catch her doing something she isn't supposed to do. Always assume everything she says is a lie until proven otherwise. In my opinion, he needs to leave her. There aren't enough red flags to give him the push he needs to run from this woman. And one more thing, if you want to know when a woman is cheating, if she starts to change her behavior suddenly and reduce or cut contact with you, then someone else has her attention. Always remember that. Let's continue. I was having a problem, so I decided to go to the doctor, and the doctor told me that I had contracted an STD. This woman is the only person I had unprotected sex with. She said she could swear on the Bible that I didn't pick that up from her. I told her to go to the doctor. It took her several days before she went. But she wouldn't tell me what the doctor said to her. The children are the only reason why I have not left this woman. Alright, gents, at this particular point, what more evidence does he need to leave this woman? Look, anytime you hear someone saying they're staying for the kids or some other BS, it is usually because they are scared to leave the other person. It's that simple. He's a coward who would rather stay with a woman that gave him an STD instead of being free. This is why I can't stand monkey simps. Look at that. He caught an STD and he still can't leave her. I swear you can't make this ish up. And she still lied about giving the guy the itchy scratchy even when it is apparent that she is the culprit. Men, I advise you to never trust what a woman says. Never ever. I don't know what to tell you if you want more proof than this. Only watch their actions and never listen to anything a woman has to say. Let's finish up. I am hurting. Both of us bought a piece of land to build a house, but I have changed my mind. I don't want to do anything with her. I plan to give her back her money and walk away empty-handed. This woman lies so much. I enjoy doing taxi work, but I don't know how long I can continue working so hard while my children's mother is playing around. I just don't trust her anymore. Since I saw the text messages in her phone, she doesn't put her phone down. It is either on her stomach, in her pocket, or under her pillow while sleeping. I am writing to you for your advice, so please advise me. All right, I would advise him to plan his exit strategy and have somewhere to rent or live rent-free, then leave this woman. She has broken every rule possible. The worst was giving him the itchy-scratchy. There really isn't much more that needs to be said. Regarding the kids, he can work out the custody arrangements with her, or he'll have to go to court and fight. And I would do a DNA test on all of those kids if it were me. I have a strong gut feeling that some of those kids are not as based on this woman's track record. Regarding the land, he can try to work it out amicably with her, and they split the money and walk away on good terms. Or he should just wash his hands clean and start over from scratch and let her have it if it is not worth fighting for. Besides that, he knows what he needs to do. Run from this woman and start living the free agent lifestyle. That is the best advice that I can give to him. Luckily, he didn't marry the broad. The situation would have been far worse if he had. That's why you don't go into relationships, live with a woman, or get married. You won't have to deal with BS like this if you don't commit. If you enjoyed this story, tap the like button and subscribe for more RP stories exposing the modern woman. Share the video with a man that needs to hear this message and try to save at least one man from falling for this trap. The links to our PayPal and Cash App are in the description box below if you want to donate and support the channel. And remember, gents, never listen to what she says, only watch her actions.